Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. Today I'm just doing a really quick and easy kind of day-to-day contour and highlighting tutorial. Everybody has been raving about Anastasia Beverly Hills coming out with a contour kit. I myself personally cannot get my hands on one to save my life. Every time I go on their website they're out of stock. So I decided to go ahead and try and find something kind of similar for a little less of the price. I believe that the Anastasia one is about $40. I went on BH Cosmetics and I found that they had a palette for contouring and blush. It's very similar to the Anastasia in the sense that it has the lighter colors and then it has the contour color, but the difference with this one is that it also comes with these two blush colors, which I think is really pretty and such a good idea. Like, if you're going to contour everything, obviously at the end you're going to finish up with a blush to kind of make everything come together. So they've got this white color, which I like to mix with this like peachy kind of yellow tan color to get a nice under eye setting, and then they also have this color which is a little more just like beige, kind of natural nude, and you can use that to kind of blend things out once you have your contour in place, because the contour color is very, very dark. So you're not going to use a whole lot of the contour color because it is going to go on very dark and you don't want to have a stripe on your face. That is absolutely the last thing that you want to have happen. So this color is very good to blend out this color. Like I said in the past, blending is your best friend. And then they have this rosy kind of color up on top and then a more pink kind of rosy color. They're almost very similar, but one has a little more pink to it and the other has just a little hint of like a reddish color to it. But I think these colors are very beautiful. The size of them are great, so you get a lot of product, and I believe that this palette was on sale. I think it was 20% off when I got it just the other day, so it was about $15. So it was about $20 with shipping total, which is half the price of what you would pay to have the Anastasia contour kit. Not trying to knock it, I would love to try that, and I definitely will as soon as I'm able to get my hands on it, but I love that this one is a little bit less expensive and that you get so much product for such a small price. And I love that it comes, you know, all together like this, so you don't have your contour over there and your highlight somewhere across the room and your blush is somewhere and you don't know where it's at. It's all right here, perfect in this little convenient thin palette. Another cool thing is on the back they have a couple tips and tricks so that you're able to kind of, you know, help yourself a little bit better to figure out what's going on. And that is the palette that I'm going to be using in this video. Another thing that I really love that I just picked up from Sephora is Too Faced Better Than False Lashes. I know these have been around for a while, but if you have watched my channel and you know anything about my videos, you know that I love false eyelashes, but some days I don't want to wear them. My eyelashes, however, are very short, so I sometimes struggle, I'm on the struggle bus with getting them to be longer and thicker and fuller. And this is awesome because it comes with two different steps. You activate with this one, so you just do a thin coat of this, then these are little fibery things that you put on, and then you do another coat of mascara, and your eyelashes are a little bit longer. I also, at the moment, am raving and telling literally all of my friends and clients and whoever else that I am obsessed with this. I was forever afraid of using a heated a heated eyelash curler, and then I was in Sephora the other day and I was like, I have got to try this. I'm going to just do it. It's fine. Here we go. So I picked this up and it looks like this, and it looks a lot scarier than it really is. And so you turn it on right here, you just flip that switch up, and it takes about, they say about 15 seconds, but what I kind of like to do is just put a base coat of mascara on first while this is heating up, and then after that's done, then I go in and just kind of curl it. I'm thinking about maybe doing a video on how to use this particular thing, how to get fuller lashes that last without, you know, using false lashes every single day, because sometimes you just really want to give your eyelashes a break. And the coolest part about this thing is that it has this little cap, and when you put the cap on, it turns it off so you don't waste your battery, which is genius for people like me that sometimes forget to turn things off and then they die. So, if you would like to, going back to contouring, if you would like to see how I achieved this look today, please keep watching. Before I started filming, I used Maybelline FIT Me in 125 all over my face with a brush, and then used their powder in 130 just on my chin to cover up any pimples I had. Here's the palette itself. I'm starting out first with the darkest brown color because for some reason, I couldn't tell you why, I do my contouring first before my highlighting. I think that I'm probably the only makeup person that does this, but I start from the top of the ear and just kind of follow the natural cheekbone in the face. Mine are kind of prominent, so I just kind of go with it. So I'm just putting it on and wiggling it in place to blend it out, and doing the exact same on the other side. So I'm basically just dragging that color down, and then without putting any more product on, just blending it and blending it forever. Then I'm putting it on the very temples of my head and kind of across the top of my hairline, just to kind of bring everything down a little bit, just so it's not quite so bright right around those areas. Then after I do that, I like to drag the color underneath of my chin, just because it puts a shadow there. It kind of chisels your jawline and makes everything look so nice. Next, I'm taking my NYX concealer and just kind of putting that underneath of my eye and creating a triangle shape to kind of just highlight that area and brighten it up so that my face doesn't seem too dark. Then I kind of just put it on my nose to brighten that up, and once I have that in place, I just kind of put a little bit on my chin, and then I kind of just start to draw little lines underneath of that shadowing that we created with the contour. And then after I do that, I like to put some above where the contouring is going, just to kind of brighten up that area on the outside of your eyes. Then I form this nice little tree sort of plant looking thing above, and we are looking right. Probably, again, one of the only beauty people that does this, but I blend with my fingertips when it comes to this. I feel like you really warm up the product and really get it into your skin nicely, and we're going to touch it up later, so it doesn't really matter too much right now. Going in with this flat top brush, I'm using the white and the pale yellow color, mixing them together and putting that right under my eye to brighten up everything without making it white out. Nobody wants that super white out eye. It's just not really that cute. Then I'm just putting it over everything else that I was highlighting earlier, like the little tree area, chin, nose, and underneath of the contour. Then going in with the nude color, I'm just blending everything together so that there is no harsh lines. But then I go back with my contour and add a little bit more of a harsh line. I don't know why I do that, but I just like to have that area very prominent. Then I do a little bit underneath of the tip of my nose with the contour color because I want to round it out. My nose is very straight and kind of pointy at the end, so I like to round that out and create a shadow. Some people like to line around their sides of their nose. I don't, because my nose is very prominent as is. So then I'm going in with this color blush. It's very rosy pink. It's so pretty, but it's very pigmented, so watch out. It's awesome, but I looked like I was flushing, like I saw my crush for the first time I ever used it, and I was like, whoops! Thank you guys so much for watching.